My name is Lily, and this is the story I have kept inside my heart for far too long. If you are listening to me now, please understand. I am not telling this for sympathy. I am telling it because my voice has been silent for years, and today, I want it to be heard. I grew up in a small, quiet town where the sun rarely shined. My earliest memory is the sound of my mother crying in the kitchen while my father walked away and never returned. I was only 6, but that day taught me something I never forgot. People leave, and nothing in life is promised. After he left, life became a storm. My mother worked endlessly just to keep us alive. Many nights, she would give me her share of food and pretend she wasn't hungry. I always noticed her weak hands and tired eyes, but I was too young to understand the weight she carried alone. When I was 13, my mother became ill. At first it was something small, but it grew into something that took all of her strength. She tried to hide the pain from me. She tried to smile. But I saw her fading a little more each day. One night, she held my face in her trembling hands and whispered, "My little Lily, you must be strong, stronger than me." Those were her last words. She passed away that same night, and I held her hand from sunset until sunrise, refusing to accept that I was now alone in the world. No relative took me. Everyone had their own lives, and I had no place in them. I slept wherever I could, cold bus stations, empty buildings, dark corners that smelled like dust and rain. I stopped being a child. I became someone who survived, not someone who lived. People walked past me as if I didn't exist. Some stared with pity, others with disgust, but no one asked my name. No one asked if I was okay. Nights were the worst. The silence felt heavier than hunger. I used to whisper to myself, "Lily, don't cry. No one will hear you anyway." My voice was my only companion. Then one rainy evening, something changed. A man named Daniel saw me sitting under a broken shop roof, trying to stay dry. He didn't walk past. He didn't pretend I wasn't there. He took off his jacket and wrapped it around me. "You look like you haven't had a warm meal in days," he said softly. I wanted to run away. Kindness always scared me, because it usually came with a price. But Daniel didn't ask for anything. He just wanted to help. He found me food. He helped me find a small job. He encouraged me to go back to school. Slowly, painfully slowly, I started to believe that maybe I deserved more than just survival. For the first time in years, I felt seen. I felt human again. But life has a way of reminding you that happiness can disappear as quickly as it appears. Daniel was in a terrible accident. I remember waiting outside the hospital room, my heart pounding and my hands shaking, just like my mother's did when she was sick. The doctors said they were doing everything they could, but I knew what that meant. 3 days later, Daniel died. And just like that, the small piece of hope I had built fell apart. I felt like I was cursed, that everything I loved was meant to be taken away from me. I isolated myself. I stopped talking. I stopped eating. I didn't want to feel anything anymore. One morning, as I was cleaning the little room I stayed in, I found the jacket Daniel had given me on that rainy night. Inside one of the pockets, there was a folded note. His handwriting was shaky but clear. It said, "You are stronger than you think, Lily. The world was hard on you, but you are never weak. Keep fighting." I cried for hours, not because I was only sad, but because someone believed in me more than I ever believed in myself. That note changed something inside me. It pulled me back from the darkness I was drowning in. From that moment, I made a choice. I would live. I would fight. Not because life was easy, and not because everything suddenly became perfect, but because I finally understood that strength isn't about never falling. Strength is standing up again, even when the world keeps pushing you down. Today, I am speaking to you not as the girl sleeping in the cold, not as the girl who lost everyone she loved, but as someone who survived every storm that tried to destroy her. I found work. I have a small room of my own. I am rebuilding myself, slowly but surely. I still miss my mother every day. I still think about Daniel every time it rains. But I no longer feel empty. If you are listening to me now, I want you to remember something. You can lose everything and still rise again. You can be broken and still heal. You can be alone and still find strength inside yourself. My story is not a sad story anymore. It is the story of a survivor. And if my voice can reach even one person who feels alone right now, then everything I went through has meaning. Thank you for watching Learning English with Stories. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos.